Hello, I'm going to take you through how you can download and install Visual Studio Code on your Windows 11 or your Windows 10 PC. So to continue, we are going to go into the browser. Remember, any browser I told you use will work. So I'm going to use Google Chrome. So I'm going to head over to Google Chrome. Okay, so now we are in Google Chrome, so I'm going to search for VS Code, which is the short form of Visual Studio Code. So once you search for VS Code, you are going to see this website, code.visualstudio.com. So you want to click on it. So it's going to take you directly here to this. If you have not seen this, you can use the link in my description directly to get here, but I believe you should be able to see this once you search VS Code. So now when you come inside here, so you're going to say download for Windows. That's because it's being able to automatically detect your operating system. So it knows that you are using Windows, so it's going to show download for Windows. If you are using any other system, it will detect that system and show you download for that operating system as well. So when you come here, what we are going to do, we are going to click on the download for Windows. Then it's going to automatically start downloading. If it does not automatically start downloading, you can just use direct download link here, but it will automatically start downloading. So we are going to wait for it to download finish. Okay, so my download is done. So what I want to do, we are going to go into our download path where our downloaded file is. So it's right here. So what I want to do next is you have to double click on this to start the installation. So I'm going to double click. So now it's going to launch this installation menu, license agreement. So you can read through the license, then once you are done, if you agree, just accept. So you are going to go to next. Then now it's going to show you the destination location. Now if you have any specific destination location you want to install this, you can do that, but that's only if you know what you are doing. If you don't know what you are doing, I will recommend you don't touch this. I prefer leaving it this way, so I'll just leave it that way. Then I'll go to next. Then it's going to show the start menu. So you also create a start menu for. If you don't want it, you can check this to don't create a start menu, but I prefer leaving it unchecked, so it will create a start menu for me. Start menu is, if you go on your start menu, you should be able to see a shortcut of this there, and unchecking this will not put it there, so we'll leave it unchecked. Then we'll go to next. Now additional tags here, you have by default two things checked for you: add to path, then register code as editor for supported file. Then we have add open with code, so we are going to check that one to the Explorer context menu. Then also add open with code to the Windows Explorer for context, so we are also going to check. Then also the last one is create a desktop icon. So this will create a desktop icon for us after installing, so we also want to check that. If you don't want a desktop icon, you can check it, and also you can always delete that desktop icon anytime. It won't cause any harm. So I'm going to check all that. Then we are going to proceed to next. Now it's going to say ready to install, so yes, we'll click on install. Okay, so the installation is done now. So now it's going to automatically check launch Visual Studio Code. So meaning once we click on finish, it's going to go ahead and launch the VS Code for us. So we want to let it launch, so we'll see. So it's going to load a little bit, and then is going to show us the interface of VS Code. So this is how the interface look like. First of all, you see something like welcome to VS Code, signing with Copilot. So we want to check this for now, but you can always do it later. But if you are still confident you want to sign with Copilot, signing with GitHub to use Copilot, so the GitHub will help you use the Copilot versions on it, so you can continue signing in right from here. So you close it for now, which you can sign in later as we said. So if you come here, you see that any of the VS Code now you use this comes with this. Now this is something that is attached to almost all the IDEs already. This helps you to integrate AI into your working space and help you code. So if you want to integrate AI, all you have to do is you have to sign in with your GitHub or Google account, which will allow you to use this chatbot here. So that is the VS Code here. We have like the extensions where you can install more extensions here. Then we also have the place where you can explore your files and all that. So this is the Visual Studio Code. First I'm going to close this. Now let's say I open cmd command prompt now, then I type code, which is when we're installing the Visual Studio Code, there's something like add code to, which is what we did. So this is what is happening. So if I click on code and I click on enter, see that was going to launch the Visual Studio Code for me directly also. Now let's say for instance, if I also, let me close it back, let's say in my desktop, let me create in the regular folder on my desktop. So let's say test here. Now if I should open this and open my command prompt in this path here, so let's say I do code then period and I click enter, you see it's also going to open Visual Studio Code exactly in that part for me right here. So that is what the add the code then do. So this is how we download and install Visual Studio Code on your Windows 10 or Windows 11 PC. If this video is helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future.